Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to build a Joshua tree with Lego bricks for today's tutorial. Let's begin with an 8x8 plate. You can use any size you wish. Let's start with a 2x2 round profile brick for our base of our trunk. Next, take a 2-stud long cross axle extender. I'm going to place a 2-stud long cross axle right inside. I want to make 2 of these and stack these on top of one another. I'm going to take this in and set it right inside of the 2x2 round profile brick. And we're going to set in another 2-stud long cross axle right on top. Next, take a number 3 cross axle extender. I'm going to set in a Technic pin with stud, and I want to crown the stud off with a round 1x1 flat tile. I'm going to set this right on top. Then I'm going to take one of these weird pieces with the 4 sticks on the top and the 1 on the bottom. I'm going to take a hollow stud. I'm going to place the 2 portion of the stud on the bottom of our limb assembly element. I think that's what these are. And we want the stud portion of our stud on the bottom. Then I'm going to set this right inside the cross axle area to complete the trunk of our Joshua tree. For our branch assembly, take a number 3 cross axle extender. I'm going to take a friction pin with cross axle. I'm going to stick the friction pin portion right inside the cross axle extender, and then I'm going to take a 2-stud long cross axle, place it on this side, followed by a 2-stud long cross axle extender. We're going to place that right there. Take another number 3 cross axle extender. I'm going to place in a Technic pin with stud. Then I'm going to crown off the stud with a 1x1 round flat tile, and we're going to set this right on our cross axle right here. Let's make 4 of these. Let's take our 4 branch assemblies. We're going to populate each one of these sticks. So I'm going to place this one like so, and then I'm going to slowly rotate these around here where each one is facing 90 degrees away from the other. So we're going to place this one here, and then the last one will go here. For our limb, start with a 1x1 brick with 4 studs and a bent handle with a stud. We're going to place the stud portion on the bottom of our 1x1 brick. Then we're going to populate each of the holes with a stock with smaller limbs. So we're going to place these in each one of the holes, and yes, that is reddish brown, so we're going to have to hold our breath and hope nothing bad happens. And we're going to place one more stock right on the top. Sometimes you have to really wiggle that in there. We're going to need to make 8 of these in total. Let's take 4 of our limb assemblies. I'm going to place the stick portion of our handle in the cross axle section of our number 3 cross axle extenders. Now it doesn't matter which way you place these because we're going to readjust them later on. We're just going to set these in here. Now you notice these branches face different ways and angles and stuff. They're going to be really flexible, so you can easily just manipulate the branches as needed. So you can have some facing up and you can have some facing down if you desire. I'll set that right there. And we're going to take our remaining 4 and place them in the top portions of our cross axle extenders. And no, I'm not going to speed build through this because it is more of a benefit for some to see how this fully goes together. We're just going to drop those in. Now you can just rotate and slowly just wiggle and jiggle them in. Now I got to find the last one. Oh, here it is. It's hidden behind here. And just get that lined up, and we'll just set that in there. Sometimes the last one's usually the hardest one to deal with. Then I can just come in here and just rotate my branches and limbs, kind of make it look a bit more rugged for a nice Joshua tree.